Welcoming women to her menopause event at Rainham's Oast, author Annie Cardone has lived experience to share with them. Nearly 10 years after she began the first of a series of hospital admissions due to extreme hormonal changes.
I started getting sleep deprivation. So when your hormones all crash, they go at different times, they don't all crash at the same time normally. And so I was estrogen dominant, which causes insomnia. From insomnia, after a few nights, you go into sleep psychosis. So my mother got me to the hospital, and they basically sectioned me for sleep psychosis. I was force injected with psychiatric drugs. I was sedated. I woke up maybe 2 days later, and not one doctor mentioned the menopause.
When she posted she would hold an event in Rainham to share what she has learned since, she had 100 women sign up, packing out the Wakely Hall. Billed as an evening of education, insights and support, women signed up seeking more information.
I'm already perimenopausal, so I'm already on HRT, but there's lots of things I still don't know about HRT, and nor does my GP.
So for some more just general knowledge, more information really. Not had any success with doctor getting on HRT because I've been overweight, and history of my mum had breast cancer. So yeah, just want to see what's out there really, what could be of help.
Lack of information through the doctors, a lot of mixed messages of what's available, what we can have, and blood tests. So I was told you couldn't have a blood test for menopause, and yet I hear other people are tested.
Yeah, I had blood tests.
Yeah. So it's a lot of confusion within the doctors' practices, I think.
In between helping at the Starburst bookshop during the pandemic, Annie Cardone was on a personal crusade, writing her book tackling what has become one of the last taboo subjects. Recently that started to change, with a number of celebrities raising the subject and documentaries by Davina McCall.
I don't think the taboo's lifted. I think it's started. I think we've got a lot of celebrities jumping on the train, and I literally think that for them it's a lot easier because they have the money to throw at this problem. They have nutritionists, they have specialists, and bless Davina McCall, she did a great job. But I felt the opening of Sex, Myths and Menopause, lying by the pool with a six-pack, wasn't a reality for most of us. On her second documentary, she had a woman talking about how she'd had to give up her career, and this much of her face showed. And that, for me, perpetuated the stigma that it's not okay for us to be seen or to be heard, and there's still shame in that. So I still think we have a long, long way to go. I mean, menopause is a $600 billion business. It's massive. But all these products, there's menopause shampoos and creams. I mean, it is a money-making business, and we've just got to be careful as to what we spend our money on, to not get hoodwinked by the commercial giants, to be informed, and we need more information, and our doctors need more training to give us that information.
Joining Annie Cardone were a number of menopause specialists.
I think that some of the medical professionals are undertrained. Not many GPs have had specialist training in the menopause, and so we're also looking for alternatives to just to help them through the journey.
What I generally look at is how estrogen affects our muscles, our bones, our ligaments, tendons, bladder behaviours, prolapses, post-surgery that we might have to go through, which throws women into an unnatural menopause and earlier than they perhaps would have done.
Because of my specialist knowledge, it saves an onward referral to a specialist in secondary care, and I'm hoping for the future of the NHS, which I know is coming, that primary care specialists will be available, and you don't just have to go into secondary care, i.e. hospitals. That shouldn't really be necessary.
Annie Cardone's book, Menopause, What the Hell, is published next month, and she'll be holding more events like this at other venues in Medway and Kent, as well as starting a new menopause coffee morning in Rainham at the Oast, with details to come on her website. Sandy Fleming for Rainham News.